1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Banjo Land, Mike Heading here. We're back with the classic gospel tune this week. We're going to do Are You Washed in the Blood in the key of B flat. So I moved the capo up a little bit for this one. We're going to play it in the key of B flat, which might be a little bit different for you if you're a beginner, but it's really great practice. Tony Rice said that B flat was his favorite key to sing bluegrass in. It pitches the vocals up even higher. The banjo sounds great, capoed up with the head a little bit tighter. I think it makes the strings a little bit tighter, makes the banjo a little bit brighter, so it sounds great. I've got a really straight ahead, simple arrangement for this song. This is one of those great old melodies where you really don't need to make it too fancy. You don't need to add a lot of licks and tricks. Again, the simple, basic, beautiful melody played Scruggs style I think sounds great. So that's kind of what I did with this arrangement. We're going to work on the verse and the chorus for this song. I've got a solo for each of them. I'm going to break them down both note for note and then show you a bunch of backup I would do for this song. So how to play down the neck rolling backup. Since we're in a little bit different key, B flat, I'm going to show you again how to play the B flat, E flat, and F chords, a couple spots all over the neck, and we're going to break all the backup down as well. All right, and there's a lot of other great versions of this song you could check out as well. Ralph Stanley's got a great version. One of my favorite versions is of the great bluegrass singer Red Allen, and the Kentuckians had a great version of this song. I'd highly encourage you checking out. And if you're watching the preview of this lesson, you can head over to my website, MikeHeadingMusic.com, and grab the full-length lesson. You'll get access to watch all the videos, and you can download the tabs and the practice tracks. All right, here's Are You Washed in the Blood in the key of B flat. 2, 3. Alright, let's start breaking down this beginner arrangement to Are You Washed in the Blood. Remember, we're in the key of B flat, so I've got my capo up on the 3rd fret. I've got my 5th string spiked up at the 8th fret, not relative to your capo, the 8th fret. And if you don't have a railroad spike there, you can spike it either one below on what would normally be an A and tune it up a half step to B flat, or you can go up to the B and tune down a half step. So either one will work if you don't have that 8th fret spike, but your banjo might have that one. So remember, we're in the key of B flat, and if you don't have a capo or you're too lazy to put on your capo, you could also practice it in G, but you won't be able to play along with me. All right, so let's play the first 5 measures, and then we'll start breaking it down. Here we go. Let's do that a few times. Let's do that a few times. One more time, real slow. Okay, so we're going to start with the classic bluegrass pickup. We're going to pinch strings 3 and 1 with our index and middle finger of our right hand on the and of beat 1, so count 1 and then we're going to hit the open 4th string twice, and then the 2nd fret on the 4th string. So you have and 2, 3, 4 is how you count it. I would recommend counting beat 1. I always do that. 1 and 2, 3, 4. 1 and 2, 3, 4. That pinch is very J.D. Crowe. And if you're having trouble with that pinch, you could just take it out, count beat 1 on its own. 1. So that's the pickup, and then for measure 2 is actually where the solo starts. We're going to do a 2-5 slide on the 4th string. So T-I-M with our right hand, strings 4, 3, 1. Okay, don't slide too quick, get a powerful slide there. And the melody there again is... So our open 3rd string starts the melody, and what we're doing there is we're finding that note on a lower string at the 5th fret and sliding into it and then playing a roll around it. And then we're gonna go up and do 5, 3, 1. And then 2 more notes we need, thumb, middle, 5th string, 1st string. So we have. So classic, that's a great backup or lead lick. So let's put the first 2 measures together. And then measure 3, we're going to do an alternating thumb roll. So 3, 2, 4, 1 are my strings. And then I'm going to put my second finger on the second fret of the 4th string while I do that roll. And then open 4th string. So that sounds like this. And then we need 2 more notes back. Put your second finger back on the 2nd fret and play thumb, middle, 4th string, 1st string. So we have. Let's do that a few times. So it's 1 and 2, 3, 4 and 1 and 2, 3, 4 and. So we have. I'm just looping 2 and 3 a little faster. Let's play measures 2 and 3 one more time. So we have. A little faster. So that's the Have You Been to Jesus. So we're just surrounding that melody with a roll. Good practice in measure 3 to kind of accent your thumb there. So that's the Have You Been to Jesus part. And then right here, keep your second finger down and put your C down. So put your first and third finger down. And we're going to play the open 3rd string as a quarter note. And then do 2 forward rolls, 4, 3, 1. And then 3, 2, 1. And then we're going to hit the open 3rd string again. So we have. And the melody there is just the long open 3rd string. So that's the cleansing power part if you're following along with the words. So we just surrounded that open 3rd string with a roll and kind of syncopated it. And then measure 5, open 3rd string. Keep your C down, and then do the outside strings, thumb, middle. And then take your C off and do open 3rd string, open 2nd string. And then put your second finger down on the 2nd fret of the third string and do thumb, middle. So we have. Again, that's the cleansing power, and then the melody walks up, and then we're going to slide up in measure 6, 2, 4 slide on the 3rd string, TIM string 3, 2, 1. So that's the Are You Washed? So we're walking that up, and then 5, 2, 1, and then thumb middle again. So again, really work on playing the melody on this song. We're not doing a lot of fancy licks on this song. We're keeping it really simple. Work on your tone, your timing, and your taste. So we're really work on bringing out the melody here. Let's play the first 6 measures. Here we go. Again, I think really getting some power on those slides. I kind of think of it as a slow slide. I think as a beginner, sometimes it's easy to get excited and slide really quick. I think of those kind of J.D. Crowe style slides where it's really almost slow and powerful. Okay, so that's measure 6. And the melody there is just the open 2nd string. So we're just sliding into that note. Same idea, finding that note on a lower string and sliding into it. And then 7's a little lick, 2, 4 slide on the 3rd string. So basically keep this down. And then an alternating thumb roll. And then a 3, 2 pull off. And T-I-T-M there, 3, 2, 3, 1. And I'm getting 3 notes there with that pull off. So it's like a 16th note pull off, 3 E and. Let's do 7 on its own. We have. You have to have your first finger down for that pull off, otherwise it's not going to work. And the right hand on its own is pretty simple. So don't let that pull off throw off your right hand. I like pulling back toward my palm and really snapping on the string. So let's do 6 and 7. Here we go. Measure 8, take your second finger, put it on the 2nd fret of the 3rd string and play that note with your thumb. And then you're going to go up and do 2 forward rolls, 5, 3, 1, 5, 3, 1. Thumb, index, middle there. Notice how we're using our thumb twice in a row in the beginning of measure 8 to play that quarter note. So it's 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and. Don't rush through that. You have to give that plenty of value. Do just the right hand on its own if you're in doubt. Add the left hand back. So you basically slide up, do that pull off, and land right on that D, or D. It's really an F chord, but D is D chord for us. So we have. And if you don't get that pull off perfectly, just keep your right hand moving and get to that 2nd fret, and you kind of sliding into home plate there. You're safe if you get down. That's really your target note. And that's, again, the melody there. And on measure 8, good practice is accenting your index finger. You want to hit your thumb initially with an accent, but then you don't really want to nail the 5th string too hard. It doesn't sound quite right. You want to accent your index finger, which can be tricky sometimes. You have. Measure 9, your thumb comes down and play that 2nd fret, so keep your left hand down. Then pinch the outside strings. So all quarter notes here, 1, 2, and then we're going to hit the open 2nd string. I use my index finger of my right hand. You could also use your thumb if you wanted to, but I like using my index finger. And then put your 2nd finger back down on that 2nd fret of the 3rd string. So you have. Actually, you can keep your 2nd finger down the whole time, excuse me. So you basically keep it from measure 8 into measure 9. And don't rush through measure 9. They're all quarter notes. 1, 2, 3, 4. So again, the melody there is just, are you washed in the blood of the Lamb? 2nd fret, 3rd string, it's a long note. And then the melody walks down. So open 2nd string, 2nd fret, and then into measure 10, open 3rd string. And then 2-5 slide on the 4th string. So T-I-M, thumb, index, middle, 4, 3, 1, 5, 3, 1. Very similar to measure 2, except we just put a quarter note at the beginning.